What are the advantages of being scary?
You don't just see people, you see through them. When someone wants nothing from you, they don't perform the role of perfect friend / colleague / partner. They just exist. No masks, no ass-kissing, no dramatic pauses. It's like Netflix on brutally honest reviews only mode. Boring? Maybe. But damn, it's real, raw, unfiltered. No Photoshop, no PR team. And when they suddenly start glowing with charm, handing out compliments, and remembering your birthday, that's when your internal bullshit radar kicks into overdrive. I know exactly who sticks around. Not because I'm hot, but because I'm me. No filters, no packaging, no, look how adorable I am, please love me. The ones who stay, they genuinely enjoy my company. Not my Instagram profile, not my status, me. My weirdness, my jokes nobody gets, my ability to order pizza at 3 a.m. and debate the meaning of life between bites of pepperoni.
Unless you're rich, of course. Ah, right, forgot to mention exception number 1. If you've got money, your unattractive status magically upgrades to mysterious billionaire in glasses. Suddenly, your scars are charismatic. Your slouch is an intellectual posture. So, if you're rich, forget sincerity. You're not a person anymore. You're a venture capital opportunity with a heartbeat.
If someone hits on me, my first thought is, cool, when's the ass coming? Money? A ride? Help assembling IKEA furniture? Not because I'm paranoid, just been there. People who actually like me, they don't flirt. They text, "You live? Let's grab beer before the store closes." That's love.
Interest equals red flag. Yeah, especially if you were previously invisible mode, stalker level stealth to them. Then suddenly, OMG, you're so interesting. First thing I do, check if my wallet's still there, or if I've mysteriously inherited a fortune.
Damn, if you're desperate enough to ask me out, something's seriously wrong with you. Bro, I'm the last person you'd choose on purpose. If you did, you're either drunk, depressed, or running a social experiment called "How far will someone go when bored?" I'm not offended. I am impressed by your bravery. Now, when are you going to admit why you really did it?
Some people get sad or depressed when they age and lose their looks. Me? I never had anything to lose in the first place. No, I don't envy them. I envy that I don't envy them. I don't carry that baggage. Oh, I used to be so hot. I've always just been me. No discounts, no filters, no, if only I just tightened up a bit. My looks, like an old couch. Not for guests, but damn comfortable, reliable, and nobody's trying to steal it.
Exactly. I start at the finish line, bitches. As a woman working in a male-dominated field, none of my coworkers' girlfriends or wives have hated me because they think I'm a threat. I'm fairly certain the majority of my coworkers forget I'm female, actually.
Well, considering that I'm also poor, I know that my wife really loves me for who I am.
You just love me for my non-symmetry and get off on paying our bills. It's kind of funny watching people react to me. Put me in dim lighting and bam, there it is. Someone glances over, freezes for a second, a flicker of hope in their eyes. Ooh, who's that? Maybe my luck's turning. Then the second look. And you can literally see the light go out in their eyes. Like a bulb just burned out. Like their Wi-Fi dropped. Like they realized they bought the trial version with no refund policy. I just nod. Quietly. Calmly. Yep, buddy. It's me. Move along. There's still hope around the corner.
People won't pretend to be someone they're not just to date me. Why would they? I'm not an investment, not a genetic upgrade. I'm more like the person you can sit with in silence and not feel pressured to perform.
If someone's still around, means they're genuinely okay with me. Not, they'll do until someone hotter shows up, but actually okay.
People underestimate you, which can indeed be a downside. But the upsides are that you can use this underestimation to your advantage in multiple ways.
Maybe for men. Typically, people associate men who are more attractive with being more intelligent. With women, it's the opposite. People associate attractive women with not being intelligent.
Really? I've always associated men who are more attractive as being dumb as a box of rocks.
Actually, research shows that for women, there is no halo effect specifically for intelligence, but attractive women are still rated higher on many other dimensions like trustworthiness, friendliness, moral standards, etc. So while the relationship is less pronounced for women than for men, it's not reversed either. I've always kind of liked being underestimated. Even though most people seem to either not get it or straight up disagree, they usually want to be taken super seriously by everyone. It depends on the situation. If I'm competing for something and people don't bring their A game because they think I'm easy to beat, great, underestimate me. If I need to fix a problem in a hurry and I know exactly how, but no one thinks I know what I'm doing, so I've got to explain it 20 times to everyone, not so great.
I'm never going to end up in some awkward love triangle. Like, who's going to invite me?
People leave you alone. Don't try to talk to you. Don't hit you with small talk or awkward compliments. If you're an introvert or just shy, this isn't a flaw. It's quiet hours mode, enabled by default. You're not pushing people away, you're just not pulling them in. And that's a superpower if you hate, "Hey, who even are you?" in the elevator.
I wonder, would being attractive have made me less closed off? As someone not very attractive, I don't want attention, because in the past it was rarely, "Wow, you're cool." More like, "What is that?" But if you're hot, people say nice things. You start believing the world's kind. You open up. Me, I believe the world's neutral, and that's okay. Because silence is also an answer, and sometimes the nicest one. This did work out in my favor. When I worked in retail, there used to be this creep who would come in and hit on all the pretty girls in my store, but never talk to me. I think he steered clear for me.
I'm invisible. I can go anywhere and not be bothered. I could commit a crime and no one would remember my face.
When I was in high school many years ago, I was fat. I weighed 300 pounds. The only people that found me attractive were much older men who definitely should not have been talking to any woman ever. That being said, fat does not equal ugly, but I was unappealing by societal standards of how a young girl should look. I will say this, when I was fat, people took my intelligence seriously. My interest in computers and technology was validated and even encouraged. Now that I am a suitable aesthetic for what a woman should look like, my intelligence counts for less, and people take everything I say as me trying to manipulate or trying to garner attention, especially in the gaming community. This makes it really hard for me to trust the people around me.
Nobody bothers me when I just want to sit in a bar and drink in peace. Just me, a glass, silence, sometimes music, sometimes a bartender.
Less chance of being kidnapped, trafficked. I have been enjoying this privilege since gaining some weight as well. Try and lift me. I dare you.
The forklift killer doesn't exist.
Creepy people who obsess over beautiful people mostly leave you alone. When I worked in fast food, the other girls frequently complained about being bothered and harassed by random dudes. I felt bad for them. I mean, I kinda hate being ugly, but it would suck to be objectified all the time.
You don't have to worry about getting hit on all the time. People actually value you for who you are or what you have to offer. People are willing to believe you actually are smart.
People don't think you should have to be the most welcoming and personable person around or want to chat with them. People are more willing to be their true selves around you. You don't feel like you are constantly being judged on your appearance or hearing comments about it. People don't expect that you have the greatest social life or a perfect life. People don't talk or gossip about you as much. It's easier to keep a low profile.
Thank you very much for watching. If this topic is close to you, write in the comments, what advantages in unattractiveness do you know? I will be glad to read your thoughts. Don't forget to like if the video was useful and subscribe. There's still a lot of interesting stuff ahead.